We have now heard from Lucas Mirtl for a third time. Now, obviously, this comes after the Lawrences put out the statement, which you're going to see in a second, and fired him on the spot. And subsequently, there will be his first response typed out and his second response as the video goes through. But this time, it wasn't typed out. This was I guess you would call it in person. He called into the Mathis or the PulpMX though show for a 12-minute and 45-second appearance. I don't know what you want to call it really. A 12-minute and 45-second interview. And towards the end of this, he says, I'm going to paraphrase this because basically says, I'm not going to stay quiet because that's what um, guilty people do. And in my mind, not really. And for all intents and purposes, he could stay completely silent through this whole thing. Let, let lawyers, let whoever deal with it. And at the very end, come out and say, here's the evidence. They were wrong or they were right, whatever the end up goal would be. But if he took complete silence, never said a word, let all this handle through legal and whatever, and at the very end of it, whatever evidence he got, he could drop it out then. The first response was horribly written, and obviously it was, you know, the day of finding out that you're fired from not only your talent agency, but also, one of your biggest clients or two of your biggest clients have fired you. And he's been with them, I think, for forever. But in the interview with Steve Mathis, he said, quote, a really unfortunate situation that I never saw coming. I was talking to everyone leading up to when I went to bed the night before. Then this hit me. It's the closest thing to feeling in a nightmare, completely unaware. I still haven't heard anything from anyone involved or an outside source. All I know is the allegations that is put out there. I'm not going anywhere. If I was guilty or done something wrong that would affect my ability to be at the races, I would say it. But no, it is what I know. It's all I know, and it's time to stand up and fight. Now, obviously, I don't know how you want to word this. You got to feel, or you got to, from the Lawrence side, from the Washington group side, wherever you, they have to feel that they have something. They have enough evidence or enough of something to have fired him. Because if something like this is so public, to come out, normally you could just fire him, never say a word about it, and then, it would come out some point, but it wouldn't be this PR thing where the Lawrences and, they came right out and put a post in the morning saying we're doing this, dot, 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 for this reason. You could have just fired him, not said a word about it, moved on, and kept it private, NDA, who knows, whatever. It's just a very strange thing for them to put their name on something so publicly right away. This is what's happening, and then his talent agency to fire him. You have to feel that they at least, or you have to think that they at least feel they have enough to fire him, because this is huge. This is public. This is, one of the biggest news stories in the sport at the moment. These are two of the biggest named riders on a factory team, a big group. He is, I don't know, the agent for multiple other riders. He's been around for a very long time, involved with other riders, and to just fire him out of the blue is a really big step. And if they hired a PI or they had some investigation, they have evidence, whatever. At some point, I'm assuming they're gonna have to put it out. I mean, they don't have to at all. They can handle this however they want, but with how public this is, with how high profile this is, you're gonna have to make some sort of justification to why. Obviously, they said why, but there's gonna have to be some backing to it. You can't just put this out and leave it there, because if things come out like, say, X amount of time in the future, nothing, or it comes out that he did nothing wrong, they've opened themselves up to a massive suit, I would think, for wrongful termination and slander and whatever else they want to do. But this is where I leave you guys. Did you watch the PulpMX show? Did you listen to the full interview? What do you think of this whole situation? Whatever it is, comment down below. Tell me what you think. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the fun things this platform allows you to do, because it really just helped me out and I appreciate it. And we'll see where this goes. But with that, I will see y'all later. Peace.